Let's do a little warm up for step 3. So basically, hold your knees, tuck your knees towards your chest to warm up the abs and create a little bit of tension. Stay here as long as you want, and then we'll go to the next exercise. So this next exercise is a little downward facing dog, knees towards the sternum. Again, create a little bit of tension, but keep the breath nice and smooth. Why are we doing this? Basically to engage the abdomen and to kind of create a similar kind of motion as to when we're clutching the bar, right? So bring the knee in, engage the ab, flex the legs. And then here, let's go to the next kind of exercise. Warm up the shoulders. I insist that you always have a little mini shoulder warm up before doing any type of flagging. I mean, my shoulders are quite strong, and every time I flag, I'm sore for 3 days. So you want to prevent injury. And this little exercise, what I do is basically I externally rotate, and so the tops of my hands are touching, and almost as if I'm swimming, they're pushing outwards towards the sides. Soon you'll see another little variation where I do it up and down. So watch. Top of the hands touch, and then you basically lower. Top of the hands touch, and then you lower. Really get into those shoulders because they're gonna work a lot in this exercise. And it's not just that we're doing it for this exercise. Anytime you do any form of flag exercise, I can't emphasize it enough, make sure to warm up the shoulder muscles because they're gonna be in a lot of tension. So even though it's a static hold, the shoulder muscles are working like crazy. So just, that's it. Little shoulder circles. This improves a lot of mobility. And so there's a Kung Fu teacher that said if you do shoulder circles, it increases your punching power by about 30 to 50%. We're not going to be punching anybody here, but just to show you what it does. And so here's a clutch, right? It's not a perfect clutch, so it's supposed to be a diagonal clutch. Mine's a little bit mixed between diagonal and horizontal. You want to reference Al Cavadlo. Al Cavadlo does it a million times better than me. But just to give you an idea, here's another view of it, back view of it. And so to finish off, do another little shoulder cool down. Bring the shoulders back, and you breathe very deeply. And I only did maybe a 20-30 second shoulder cool down, but you could do up to 10-20 minutes just to really relax the shoulders as much as possible because they worked a lot. There's a lot of strain in the shoulders in these exercises. And so just continue warming up the shoulders. This is a cool little exercise. Bring your hands in prayer, bring them under your chin. Works out your wrists and shoulders. And namaste.